Make room for Javi.
Welcome to my Project Today video, where I explain a project or tell a story each day for a year, and I attempt to complete my shop. Oh, what a cute little hard drive. I wonder what's in it. Tape, tape, tape. A VHS-C adapter. I was using this when I was transferring all my old videos. There is no barbecue grill anywhere near here, yet I have an old brush. Air conditioning tape, flex fix tape, USB hub, audio cables, another wonderful desk lamp. Ooh, excellent. I could use these. Lag bolts. I could have used them earlier to put the casters on the racks, but they lagged behind. Screws. I'm going to deck these because they shouldn't be in here. Another mystery hard drive. So some time ago we had a challenge. We had to make a cup out of wood. There was a cup challenge. Also in my woodworking community there was, at another time, there was a fidget spinner challenge. So I thought, what better than to make a fidget spinner cup? And I had fun with this because goofing around, I used some scrap wood. Now, I wouldn't recommend drinking anything out of it. I mean, it's sealed on the inside, but you try to do this to it, and it goes everywhere. Woo! Awesome. Flashlight. Let's see what we have here. Absolutely nothing. This is one of my favorite clipboards. For those of you clipboard aficionados, I seem to be going at a pretty decent clip. My old Mac keyboards. My dad's Mac keyboard, you could tell, look at the size of the numbers here. And of course, since I live in Florida, you know what those are. The Florida keys. This is a little guitar I made, a pick holder for a buddy of mine. Never perfected it, so I never really gave it to him. But it's another idea that's in the works that eventually I will perfect. One year for Carlos, I made Santa's sleigh. This is a small mock-up of it. I remember chatting with my friends while I'm just here sanding with sandpaper to get this smooth for no reason other than it was just something to fiddle with. Sometimes I slay myself. Another Apple mouse. A caliper. I'll put it in its precise location. What do we have here? Very big drill bits, not computer stuff. A wireless mouse. Let me get rid of the battery before it explodes in there. I could use that. Leathermans are awesome. What a tool. Another flashlight, another remote control for a Sharp TV. I don't even know if I have this anymore. Got to put it in my remote control box. You ever pull out things you have absolutely no idea what they are? I think this looks like an undershirt. I don't wear undershirts. Ah, I get it. I know what this is. This is a very small stretch shirt, but it's white, and it's my daughter's size, so that'll work. Ah, lenses for an old iPhone. They'll work for any iPhone. Macro and zoom lenses. That's handy. There's so much here to unpack. 4mm wrench for my CNC. Someone must have put a hex on it to leave it in here. Good old hex wrench. Rechargeable, extendable GoPro. I haven't used that in years, nor do I think I will. Heat tape that goes with the engraving. Another hard drive. A Mobius lithium battery. I don't even have that anymore. Another case. These are a bunch of accessories for a GoPro and other miscellaneous things in here. Here's another 4mm. This is my other wrench. I remember exactly where this box was before I dumped it in here, that case. It was underneath my CNC. That's why I got so much sawdust in it. And just, it was a hodgepodge. It was a junk drawer, or junk case, if you will. So let's sort out my GoPro stuff, which I don't know if I'll ever use, but if I don't, I'll just sell it. There's still a lot of GoPro people around that need accessories. I've bought a lot of aftermarket GoPros, and they all come with all these extra little accessories. I recommend you save all the good stuff in life, the good memories, and dump all the bad. It leads to a much, much happier time. For instance, in B&I, one time we had an exercise where we passed a paper around. I would write my name on the top. It'd all go around. They'd write something nice about me. All 60 members had their papers passed around, and we all wrote something very memorable about each one of them. See if you agree. Talented, outgoing, energetic, funny, motivational, great commercials, committed, strong, creative, outgoing, funny, artistic, funny, hilarious, that's better than funny, singer, enjoys life, curious, poetic, engaging, creative, hilarious, brilliant, driven, talented, informed, creative, professional, imagination. Imagination is an interesting adjective. Must have meant imaginative. Clearly, I'm a hilariously funny individual that's very creative and well-informed. Allegedly. An old wireless headset. When the rubber starts to go on stuff, it's time to get new stuff. Gotta see if this still works. It's a little tiny spy camera. They make them a lot smaller these days. This was new technology back in the day. Flanagan's Lunch Club. Aluminum-clad plexiglass, signboard material. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. I enjoy reading them, particularly when they're pleasant. Please subscribe, and as always, have a great day.
Make room for Javi.